Welcome to the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Please enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. And in this episode, I'm not going to be doing any belly aching other than my microphone's dead. So if the audio is any worse than what was previous, it's because I'm using the shotgun mic that I was using earlier in the channel and my lavalier mic. Well, my fault. I was taking the base unit off my belt, and this was still attached to my collar, and the cord got pulled a little bit, and now the connections are broken inside, and I cannot get into it to resolder or fix. So in the effort of trying to get some content out there, I have gone back to the shotgun mic, and for the next couple episodes, while I have a new mic coming in. So enough belly aching for this episode. Let's do what we're really here for, and let's go over my rig. So let me put this down, and we'll be right back. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to go over this episode and maybe one more, maybe two, depends on how rambly I get, and just go over how the rig currently sits. And by currently sits, meaning, it's not currently in use because, well, we've got wildfires going on out west and in Canada. We've got summertime humidity and heat, which is causing horrible those two combinations is causing horrible transparency in scene, so sorry, I had to take a quick phone call real quick. So horrible transparency, horrible scene. Obviously summertime pop-up showers leads to, or is one issue, which adds to the humidity and crappy atmospheric conditions. And then of course you've got the clouds that come with that. So in reality, I have not ran my telescope in over 2 months now. It's been a pretty dead summer. This is, partly because I've got the new CGX. I really don't want to run it too hard. When we're talking 98, 99 degree day with a 70 degree overnight, sure, is it capable of doing that? Yes, but I'm a little leery about doing that right now. So, just waiting for the temperature to cool down a little bit more before I really run it, and then the atmospheric conditions. And with summertime pop-up showers, I don't want to put it out there, and then, I'd be inside doing my thing, and then a shower rolls through, and I don't get out there and cover it in time. So, this is a little bit, being 2 months is more me being just a little bit babyish when it comes to the new mount. But, it is what it is. So, that's why there hasn't been a lot of imaging content recently. So, but we'll go through and we'll go through the rig and let's see what I'm using and what I got, and maybe do some mini reviews on some of it. So, all right, so here's the complete rig as it sits right now, and I'll just go from the ground up. So real quickly, we've got the concrete pad that's level. On top of that, you've got some electrical cables, obviously an extension cord to provide household power. That feeds into an APC battery backup. More on that in a little bit. Off of that, we've got all of our connections to the mounts power supply, the dew heater power supply, the mini PC, the Kotlix mini PC, anything that needs power that's not 12 volts gets fed through that. And then there's a 12 volt, a 120 to 12 volt DC converter that runs the dew heater, I believe. Yeah, so all the power comes in, sits underneath the tripod. And let's see, continuing up, we've got the StarSense hand controller, as well as the Celestron GPS unit. I believe it's called the SkySync or StarSync. Yes, Celestron SkySync. And then we continue up, and then we've got the CGX mount head. Then we've got the Celestron Edge HD 11-inch. Mounted on the back of that, the imaging train, we have the Celestron 0.7x focal reducer. Then we have the Celestron off-axis guider. Connected to that is the ZWO ASI 174mm guide camera. Behind the OAG, we've got the ZWO 8-position filter wheel and the ZWO ASI 1600mm Pro cooled version imaging camera. Also, we have the Thousand Oaks dew heater control. We've got the Kotlix mini PC. We've got a Canon T6i that has been astro modified. On that is a 10mm wide angle Canon lens. And lastly, we've got the USB hub, and when I do the review of that, I will have the name for it, because I do not have the name for it right now. So I'm just going off of memory. I don't even have the picture in front of me, so I'm just going off of memory. What is not in this picture is the Orion Starshoot guide camera and 60mm guide scope. Both of those are those were in previous videos. Those were removed when I went to the off-axis guider, but I have since added them back as a finder scope. And maybe I'll do a video on that at some point of how I'm using that as my finder scope. But yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. Just a real quick, let's just go through and name what I have. And in the next video, maybe two, depending on how wordy and rambly I get, maybe three astro imaging related videos. I'm just going to go through each one and mini reviews, not full in-depth reviews as far as specs and all that good stuff. More just how am I using it? What do I like? What do I don't like? Do I have any issues? So stay tuned for those. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to say thanks everybody for watching. Hope you're staying safe and healthy out there. As always, clear skies and have a good one.
Thank you for watching yet another video from the Astrometry Junior channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video we've uploaded. In our lower right, we have what YouTube might think you would enjoy. And in the lower left is our subscription button. Please like this video, subscribe if you so choose. As always, clear skies. Have a good one.